Well, I was going to be passing through this way, so I thought, well, why not? Just on the 1st of December, I was in India getting ready to catch my flight. And I figured, well, one last time I watched Indian TV, because then I won't be going to India till 2015. So I turned on the TV and sat down. I had a few minutes. And this commercial came on, and it was hilarious. So in the commercial, somebody very important is going through the airport and walks up to the ticket counter. And there's a lady back there, and she's just about getting ready to take her tea break. And this very important VIP guy comes over and says, do this, 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 and this. And she says, a few minutes, please. And he gets very irate. And he says, don't you know who I am? And the girl then takes her tea break. And when she takes the tea, sips the tea, she has this bright moment of clarity. And she gets on the PA and says, ladies and gentlemen, I have somebody here who doesn't know who he is. If there is anybody at this airport who can help him know who he is, would you please come to such and such gate or counter? I just started laughing. I mean, it was just like brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Because that's what happens to us. You've heard me say it many times, quoting Socrates, know thyself. But that is far more complex than you realize. Because what would you say the self is? All the definitions that we have of the self are not understood by us. We merely parody what we have been told. This is you. This is yours. Your name is your name is so and so. You live in such and such place. You do this. This is your identity. And so we accept this without giving it a second thought. And we live like that till there is problems in our life. And it's like, well, what's going on? Is this my karma? And of course, there is the karmites who absolutely believe in karma, but I do too, but in a very different way. To me, my definition of karma is if I slap myself, it's going to hurt. This is not about, what did I do in my last lifetime? Because scientifically speaking, what were you in your last lifetime? Do you know? I do. I do. You were dirt. The earth is 4.5 billion years old. For 160 million years, there were dinosaurs. We've been around for about 60, 65 million years. So what were you? You were dirt. for 4.5 billion years. And do you know what's going to happen to you? I do. You're going to become dirt again. For how long? About 15 to 20 billion years. And then the earth should disappear. The sun, the moon, the stars, everything. That's what Einstein said. Everything that has been created will be destroyed. This universe was created. It will be destroyed. Nothing will be left. There won't be anybody there to say nothing exists. Nothing. Nothing. And do you accept that? Absolutely not. I know that too. Because that's not very fanciful. That's not dreamy. That's not romantic. That's not, comforting. There you were probably having a pretty good day till I come here. Sit down. You've come here to hear a message of hope. And here I tell you, something that you would not take it to be very hopeful. But it is. Because that's the norm. Being dirt was normal. Being dirt again is normal. This, being alive, is the exception. Next question. Is it exceptional for you? Have you taken this exception and made it exceptional? Or are you just there going, well, that's life? And what I'm saying is think about it. Dirt. Do you know how long 4.5 billion years is? Don't fret, I don't either. That's a long time. I have no frame of reference to say, oh yeah, that rings a bell, 4.5 billion years. And what it is to come is about 15 to 20 billion years. I will not be able to talk, I will not be able to think, I won't be able to smile, I won't be able to see, I won't be able to feel, I won't be able to understand. I will not be able to experience kindness. I will not be able to give kindness to anybody. I will have no understanding of peace. And I will not be able to create 1 or 5 second heaven for anyone. I will not be able to say to anyone, I love you. I will not be able to acknowledge somebody. I will not be able to hug somebody. I will not be able to contemplate. I will not be able to say to myself, this is important. Only so far that I am alive, I can do this. This is the power of life. Don't you get it? That's the power of life. Not that you can program a stupid cell phone. That's not power of life. Any idiot will be able to do that. 3 or 4 generations down the road, they're going to laugh at you. They're going to laugh at you for having stupid cell phones, driving cars, flying in these monstrous metal machines. That's not your forte. That's not what it's about. It is not about the exploration of outer space. Excuse me. There is something more divine than that you possess. And that divinity, the manifestation of that divinity is I'm not talking about some spiritual jumbo bumbo. The manifestation of that divinity that is in you is to be able to understand love. The manifestation of that divinity that is in you is to be able to appreciate, to feel gratitude in your life, to want, in the deepest space in you, peace for yourself. To acquire knowledge, to share kindness. That's the possibility. That's what life is about. To know that this breath comes into you and it fills you. And it keeps you. So far that it comes, it keeps you from turning into dust. And do you celebrate this? Do you truly celebrate this? That moment you have with yourself where you sit down and you are just with yourself. That moment should be the holiest of all moments, because you are with you. Instead, what happens? Oh, I got to do this. I should do that. Next time, tell yourself something. Learn to enjoy. You haven't learned to enjoy yet. You haven't. You haven't. You have no idea what enjoyment is. Pardon me, I'm being a little bit strong, but I don't want to come here so you think nicely of me. I really don't care. But I want you to know what the truth is, because that's going to help you. I can come here and just say polished things to you, really polished things. So you go, yeah, he was good. I want you to be shocked. Shocked. Really shocked. Enough to go, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing wasting this time that's never going to come back? For $1, for €1, you're willing to waste an hour. You can get back €1. Because, once you are dust, you will keep company with gold and diamonds and emeralds and rubies and indeed tons of lost treasure, if Blackbeard really did bury it somewhere. Well, all that dirt is keeping good company then, isn't it? And there's no power, known or unknown, that could reverse even 1 second of your life. Not even 1 second. Not even half a second. Not even 100th of a second. Not even 1,000,000th of a second. Nothing. You need to be in that fundamental place where the heart is open and embracing this festival of existence. Every day, your efforts should be to celebrate life. Celebrate. And in that celebration that you have, you should be the first invited. And the second, and the third, and the fourth, and the fifth. Because unless you can celebrate this and its possibility, you have no idea what being alive is.